Panos Kokkinopoulos.
Don't know him.
I'm pretty sure that someone has told you that. He's a really well-known director that have used loads of your songs.
Oh, it's a 10 then.
It's a 10. Okay, we all went big time.
Ask it again.
Η Madrugada είναι μία από τις αγαπημένες rock μπάντες του ελληνικού κοινού και μιλάμε για μία σχέση που κρατάει δεκαετίες. Σήμερα θα συναντήσω 3 από τα ιδρυτικά μέλη του συγκροτήματος, τον εμβληματικό frontman Sivert Høyem, τον Frode Jacobsen και τον Jon Pettersen και θα κάνω μαζί τους μια κουβέντα για το παρελθόν, το παρόν και το μέλλον τους. The Καλλιμάρμαρο concert is coming in September.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will happen.
Of course it will. Yeah, so, don't go there.
Yeah. I don't want to go there. Knock on wood. Okay, it's happening. Do you prepare the same way for a gig like that, or is it the same way that you prepare for an open space?
I have to say that this is the first stadium concert we ever done, and it's a big thing for us. We've never done a concert like this before, and of course it will be something else. We have a few things planned, but of course we will not reveal it to you in this interview. But rest assured,
that show is going to be something we're going to prepare, especially in terms of show and set list.
Yeah, everything we do now is really pointed toward this date and this what's happening here.
It is an honor for us to be allowed to do that, to play in that place. I mean, it's really it has a certain atmosphere, when you go in there. So
You have played in a place like that in the past. You performed at Herodium. Do you feel the same way that you felt back then with the Kαλλιμάρμαρο gig, or is it a different kind of feeling?
I think probably it's a different kind of place because Herodium is so ancient, So there were all these restrictions on sound, and it's like probably the quietest show I've ever played, So at Herodium, I remember those nights were amazing. It was huge for me to be allowed to do Herodium, and that it was 2 nights and just standing there, and you could just see the top of the Parthenon, from the stage. And I'm a huge history is my other passion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I knew where I was,
What is it that makes the Greeks love Madrugada that much? What's the secret?
well, at least it's been a love affair that's been going on since we came here the first time. And I don't know, the first time we came here, it seemed like our music, dark, dramatic, melancholic music seems to sort of mix well with the Greek music taste, which seemed to be kind of like in Norway. We Norwegian do also have an affection for melancholic dark music, as Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds and Leonard Cohen, and they tend to be inspirations for us. And when we came here, our music seemed to sort of go down well with the Greek population.
And Greeks also love those bands and those artists as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it was something that clicked the first time we got here, because it was already sold out the first time we came here, and we were used to going places, and then it wasn't really sold out, and it was half full, and we'd convince people, and they went home and told their friends about us, and the next time it was twice as many, and we'd done that around Europe for a while. We were touring extensively. So, but when we got here, it was already, something had been going on that was really working in our favor, and we were sort of hungry for that, I suppose, because we had been playing the Norwegian student venues circuit, and being essentially like a party band in a way, So, you know, it was just like they saw us the way we wanted to see ourselves. And then we kept coming back, and it always was like the highlight of the tour, when we always were looking forward to coming here.
You reunited close to the end of 2018 to celebrate 20 years from the Industrial Silence album. How did that happen? Who had the idea, and how did this came to be?
Well, I had the idea. I invited Sivert for a lunch back in 2017 and asked him if it might be a good idea for us to celebrate the fact that it's 20 years ago since the release of the Industrial Silence album. And he figured out that it could be a great opportunity to get back together, and we had long discussions with Frode, and he would agree. So, but of course it was a long time since we played together, so we had to get back together in the rehearsal space and see if we were able to pull it off as as musicians. Luckily.
How was the first rehearsal that you had?
It clicked pretty well. I remember it going really well.
Then we had the new album, Chimes at Midnight. Was the writing process of this song any different from the one that you had during the last albums?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Robert is not here, so I mean, this was the first time we did an album without him. So, but I mean, we had been touring and sort of gotten into our old sound and sort of starting to sort of love our own sound, you know. At least that was my sort of feeling, that you know, we were sort of rediscovering and appreciating the sound of our first couple of albums, you know, through touring in 2019, and that strongly sort of influenced us when we went back into the studio. But obviously, I guess doing it without Robert was like the biggest difference.
Do you have unreleased Madrugada material?
There are some.
There are some, yeah.
There are some lying
We
around.
found two just now for this album.
Yeah, we're gonna release a deluxe version of this album because.
That's true too.
Even though we were just in LA for like 10, 11, 12 days, we were able to record like 15, 16 songs. So there's a few gems there being mixed at the moment. So yeah, so they are going to be released close to the this concert in Kαλλιμάρμαρο.
The feedback was amazing from your fan base. Yeah. And as I told you before, a friend of mine got married to Nobody Loves You Like I Do.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign, yeah.
It's a really good sign.
Yeah.
It's really touching. I have to say hello to the newlywed couple from us. It's an honor.
What's music for you right now? After all those years being musicians and touring around the world, putting out records and doing it as a profession, what's music for you right now?
It's not really this all-consuming thing that it used to be. I mean, when you sort of like have to go back to writing songs, I mean, it's been a job for a long time. So I mean, it's really kind of trying to keep up a passion for it, you know.
To me, you know, I've been away from music for many, many years, and to me, it's been a lot about just reconnecting with two good friends, actually, and that's been a major thing for me. And you know, in the slipstream of that, we've also been able to create some of our greatest music. So it's been fantastic. The social aspect's been really great, you know, going back to the same old silly humor that we invented 25 years ago.
I mean, the social aspect of music is very, very important, you know. It's the way all of us started out, you know. It's still very important to me to have a musical friendship, you know.
So we're gonna play a little game right now. I'm gonna say some things that come to my mind, or the ones that I have on my paper, and you have to rate these. 0 being the worst, and 10 being the best score.
Okay.
So I have to start with Athens.
Oh, that's a 10.
10.
Okay. Greek food.
10.
It's an 8, I think.
Okay. I can live with that.
That's a 6 for me.
6.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. I like some of
But
it,
you haven't
obviously.
tasted the good stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, maybe I haven't. Sometimes I taste some amazing stuff, but
Okay.
yeah.
Raki.
That 6 is pretty good though. Raki?
Raki.
That's 8.
7.
7.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You told me that 6 is a good score.
6 is a pretty good score, I mean, in terms of food.
In terms of albums.
It's still not bad. Still not bad.
Panos Kokkinopoulos.
0.
0.
Don't know him.
I don't know him. I just haven't heard of
I'll
him.
give him a 7.
I give him a 10. You know, who is this?
I'm pretty sure that someone has told you that during the years. He's a really well-known director that have used loads of your songs.
Oh, it's a 10 then.
It's a 10. Okay.
Ask it again.
Okay, do you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Panos Kokkinopoulos.
That's a 10.
Oh, yeah, definitely a 10.
Do you agree?
I have to follow up. 10, yeah.
Okay, that's a difficult one. Eurovision.
0. Sorry.
Eurovision?
I
Okay,
just
okay.
can't stand
I'm
it.
not a fan, I'm just saying.
No, I'm kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say 0, but I'd say it's a 3 or a 4.
I think I give it a 8.
8.
Yeah,
Cool.
It's good entertainment. Brings nations together.
Yeah,
Around
I've
music.
voted sometimes.
You can.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I've voted on Eurovision a couple of times.
I must have done that too, but
David Lynch.
10.
that's a 10 for me as well. It's been very important for our band.
It's a 10, definitely.
Yeah, we love that man. Yeah.
Band reunions.
Band reunions. Yeah, that can go either way, so I'm 5 on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's reasonable. Yeah, it's a 5.
Our reunion is a 10, but I mean, there has been some not so great examples. I'm not gonna...
For us or just in general?
In general.
In general, yeah, that's 5, definitely. A 5.
I
It can go both ways, you know. So, yeah.
Look, I'm sitting here with you, so I have to give band reunions a 10.
Great, thank you.
So thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure meeting you all.
Enjoy
Thank
this
you.
very much. Thank you.
I'll see you in Kαλλιμάρμαρο.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you there.
See you there.